Monster Hunter Rise is one of the biggest and best upcoming RPG games for 2021, and in this video I will tell you why. Monster Hunter Rise is an upcoming action role-playing game developed and published by Capcom, set in a ninja-inspired land of Kamura Village. Explore lush ecosystems and battle fearsome monsters to become an ultimate hunter. It's been half a century since the last calamity struck, but a terrifying new monster has reared its head and threatened to plunge the land into chaos once again. As with the previous Monster Hunter titles, Monster Hunter Rise has the player to take role of a hunter tasked with slaying or trapping large monsters. And while doing so, you can use a big variety of weapons, tools, and environmental features to damage and weaken them while surviving their attacks. The different armor sets in the game do not only look cool, but they also provide useful skills for your specific playstyle and preferred weapons. In terms of loot, there will be a huge amount of different options, so experimentation is critical. Successful completion of the offered quests provide loot, typically in form of various monster parts from the monsters, which are used to forge new armor and weapons that can be used to take on more powerful monsters, forming the series' notable core loop. Rise continues to have 14 weapon types from other mainline games, including Great Sword, Longsword, Sword and Shield, Dual Blades, Hammer, Hunting Horn, Lance, Gun Lance, Switch Axe, Insect Glaive, Charge Blade, Light Bow Gun, Heavy Bow Gun, and also a bow. Unfortunately, the Prowler mode that was introduced in the Monster Hunt generation will not be returning. One of the new areas that Monster Hunter Rise will feature is called the Shrine Ruins. It has once been a very spiritual place, but appears to have fallen into shambles and have been taken over by monsters. There's also brand new gameplay elements, for example the wire bug. What you can do with this brand new feature is that you can actually explore terrain a whole lot more easily. You can use it in instance of cliffs and, for example, elevated platforms. Wirebugs even have the ability to briefly take control of any other monsters, which is actually shown in the gameplay right here. So the Monster Hunter series wasn't originally an open world game. This happened when Monster Hunter World came out, which is the 2018 Monster Hunter game. A lot of quality of life improvements have been brought to World, which will now carry over to Rise. Monster Hunter Rise will be a fully open world experience, meaning that there won't be any loading screen going from one area to the other. So playing the story missions online or offline, any player will receive cutscenes though, but they can skip those cutscenes as they please. And there will also be no required story progression point before you can play with your online friends, so you can start right from scratch. Alongside its release, Monster Hunter Rise will include 3 Abimo figurines of the Palico, the Malamute, and the player's signature monster, the Magna Mallow. Using the amiibo unlocks a set of unique layered armor for the player in the game. The very last Monster Hunter game was Monster Hunter World, and that game was very successful and saw some 16,800,000 units shifted. With the profile of the series finally being raised in the West, Capcom will surely be looking to replicate some of that success with the Monster Hunter Rise as it extends beyond the Switch. There will also be a very cool special edition Nintendo Switch bundle, which includes a console and dock emblazoned with raised artwork along with a copy of the game. There's also a bonus if you pre-ordered the game, which includes the Malamute Retriever costume layered armor, a Palico Forest Cat costume layered armor, and also a Novus Talisman for some extra assistance in early stages. The standard edition of the game includes obviously a copy of the game and possibly the pre-order bonus if you do pre-order before the launch. There's also a deluxe edition which is $70, which includes the Kamurai layered armor set, Shuriken Collar Palamute layered armor piece, Fish Collar Palico layered armor piece, Samurai post set, Kabiki face paint, Ishitail hairstyle, and Gasterus 4 jumps. And then there's a huge collector's edition which includes the Camera Mark, a Magna Mala amiibo, and 10 Monster Hunter Rise stickers. Monster Hunter Rise is releasing on March 26, 2021, first on Nintendo Switch, and later in early 2022 it will also release on the PC. If you found this video helpful in any way, make sure to go ahead and hit the like on this video, subscribe and ring the bell for more Monster Hunter Rise, and obviously go ahead and click on one of these two videos. This is me, your boy Cheese. I am out. Peace.